I want to talk about the story in a second as much as we can, but I do want to talk a little bit more about the technology for you guys. Like, how does it affect your performance based on the kind of camera, where the camera is, the style this was shot? Does it affect performance, or does it not matter where the camera is acting's acting, or what?
I found it to be incredibly playful. There was something amazing about witnessing the communication with Danny and Anthony, our DOP, and them both being very instinctive, you know, and Anthony would often be very, very close, and he'd also be like, I'm going to be here, but if you do something that I feel like I want to lean into, I'm going to follow you, you know. So there's just like a constant awareness, it feels like, as a team of like moving as one, which was amazing, and it kept it all very kind of very alive and in the moment. It was a way in which I'd never ever worked before, which was so much fun. But yeah, or like the camera would be like swinging off a wire, or like be on someone's back, or you just be like, wow, what's gonna happen next?
Or probably sometimes even in your face,
right?
Yeah. Like Aaron, for you, like when a camera is that close.
Yeah, it informed quite a lot, and it definitely at times made you feel it was invasive, so it made you feel quite vulnerable. It's like the way someone would film you now with an iPhone or something like that makes you feel like you can't hide. There's a lot that's, and I think that's something like what Danny was saying. When you have a different camera, a different setup, there's the sense of you kind of know. You've been trained, I suppose, to sort of know your light and where your mark is and all that, and they sort of stripped all that away. So you felt like there was no safety net in that respect. So it was very raw, and like Jodie mentioned, like Anthony, our DP, was very much, it was instinctive. So and it kept everything spontaneous, because he can go from here to like there, to, and then come from different angles. It just feels like this thing was like.
It made me so excited to watch it, actually, because I was like, I actually don't have no idea how these shots are going to look. That's another reason why I couldn't wait to sit down and watch it, because I thought, wow, I really want to see how this is.
Yeah, absolutely. There was something that was. I've never really worked on anything where I was like as excited to go, and I want to see what we did, and working with Danny and what we were doing on this movie, because it was bold. It was like Danny as a filmmaker is so bold and making, and it was new and different and experimental, and it meant that we could explore, and you were trying all new things, and you even said some things I don't even know if they're going to work, but we're going to do it anyway, and I was like, that's so refreshing. It was so refreshing. Every day going to work was like the enthusiasm that you got from Danny just lit up every day of like being back in like your craft again in a way that you're on your toes.